Hey guys, you already know my name, and welcome to Dad Smack, episode 9, I believe. This is just really great how far we've gotten. So between this episode and last one, I decided to do a bit of mining. I also ventured into some mine shafts and had some fun there. But I've decided not to break any of the ores except on camera. So let's take a look at what we got. Okay, now we're back over here. As you can see, I've taken out all the regular valuable blocks in this chest and put them right in the ender chest. But in place of those valuables in this double wide chest, I've put in unbroken ores that I've found. Oh yeah, over a stack of coal, a little redstone, some iron, some gold, but most importantly, 17 blocks of diamond ore. Oh, this'll be fun. You know what? Let's keep that till last. Let's break everything else first with the fortune pick, of course. So I guess right here would be a good place to fortune all these. Oh wait, I forgot. Iron and diamond can't really get fortuned. We'll have to smelt those up. Okay. Oh, we still have some smooth stone and some beef in here? Nice, okay. And we have some coal in there too. We also have some extra coal. Actually, no. Oh, I did get a bunch of flint from a bunch of gravel that I got. Yeah, a lot of the gravel was wasted just by getting a bunch of flint because I have a sad fortune 2 shovel instead of like silk touch or non-fortune at all. That would be much better, at least to have one of those types of ones, but that's fine. Now, let's smelt these up. There we go. So, while we wait for those to smelt up, let's fortune the fortunable ores. Okay, we're outside now, on top of the roof actually. I think this is the best place to build it, though I do want to sleep before we do this. Okay, much better. Now, we can stack. Whoa, that's too close. Okay, now, make sure this is the right one. Nope, it's not. We need a fortune pick. Remember, fortune pick to get the most out of these redstone ores. Oh yeah. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, one too many. Whoa, over 2 stacks of redstone dust. Now, I don't know if the fortune 3 made any difference from just mining them with even a regular iron pick, but still, it's pretty fun to do. Now the lapis, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Wow, pretty good. A little over a stack. Now for the fairly fun part, towering a little over 1 stack of coal. I know it's just coal, but still. Okay, let's do this. There we are. Now for the very fun part, breaking all this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 66 blocks of coal ore converted with a fortune pick. I guess on average it makes a little over 2 stacks. Nice. Now for the event we've all been waiting for, the diamond ore. Oh yeah, all those diamond ore. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna take a selfie. Oh yeah. Now, let's break this all down. Over half a stack of diamonds just lying around in our inventory. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty good start to the episode, don't you think? Oh, by the way, let's just combine them with the rest of our diamonds. Finally making our meager stack of like 6 diamonds into much more. 45 to be exact. 45 diamonds. That's the most we've ever had. And hopefully the record of diamonds will just increase over time. Oh, that sounds nice. And I guess we can put away the other stuff. So yeah, that kind of highlights the need of more organization. This time with shulker boxes. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's craft them up now. And redstone in here, coal in here. Oh yeah, shovel, I don't really need that right now. And I'll put these things in better order. Much nicer. Now for the shulker boxes. Oh, and remember, for every 2 shulker shells you have, that's 1 shulker box you can craft up. So now we have all the materials we need to make 10 shulker boxes. Let's craft them. And now, shulker shell, chest, shulker shell. 10 shulker boxes. Oh, baby. That's really awesome. So now, let's sort some things with all these shulker boxes. It's been a little bit since we've done a first-person time-lapse, so here's one now. are done. Let me show you what I've done around here. So first are these shulker boxes, of course. The black one has obsidian. The generic color one, purple color, has end-related resources. The shiny shulker box has, shinies in it. We're talking blocks of diamonds, blocks of gold, and last but certainly not least is the dark blue shulker box labeled more shinies with, more shinies. We have some of our valuable diamond gear along with some backups too. Pretty nice. Oh, and by the way, I put the shulker boxes that I don't need right back inside the ender chest, just like this. Wow. We have 6 shulker boxes just for whenever we need them. So now that we're done with that, let's go to the regular chests and see what's gotten organized. So when you come to the first group of chests, of course they are organized, but now they're organized more in sequence. So here's all the gravity / more build of grain blocks like dirt and stuff because they're kind of grainy. Never mind. We also have some glass over here, some wood over here. Also, we have cobblestone in this chest and other stone type blocks in this one. We've kept the netherrack chest just right here. We also have redstone in here, including some blocks of redstone, lots of them. Sand in here. Oh, and I forgot. Dirt in here, gravel in here, and concrete powder in here. We also have some fuel sources / objects that look like fuel sources. And last of all, well, actually, this was last, but I already showed this chest. So last on this tour of this group of chests are the light source blocks. Next up comes the more fun group of chests. We're talking potions, blocks of ore. Well, there's not really any blocks of ore in here right now, but whenever we go mining, we can put all that nice ore right in here. And of course, all enchantment books and lapis blocks right now. Oh yeah. We also have a quartz chest, because we do have a nice amount of quartz. There's also a whole double chest for just beds, which I don't think is really necessary. I may change that out sometime, but right now, this is just fine. There's also the food chest with a nice amount of food in it, including a golden apple and lots of beef. There's the plantable items right next to that. The leather / books, sugarcane shouldn't be in here. All the paper / sugarcane in this chest. Right over here are the water bottles, wool in this one, and rotten flesh in this one. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, I put the soul sand and soul soil inside the sand chest because it's soul sand and also soul soil is kind of a sibling to soul sand, so I put them all in, never mind. And last of all, the rotten flesh. Moving on to the last group of chests, we have some iron products in this one, some armor in this one, some gunpowder in this chest, some discs over here, some bones over here, some bone meal in this one, some ender pearls in this chest, all our nearly broken pickaxes in this chest, all the villager workstations in this one, all the mob heads over here, all the fairly random items over here, and last of all, the dyes. Yeah, not that many. That points out a need for us to make a dye farm. Thankfully, I know just the place to go. And the place is the industrial district, specifically the flower forest / plains biome. I say flower forest because pretty much all the flowers you can think of grow here, but also certain other very needful flowers also grow in the plains biome. See? So actually, instead of building the flower farm in the flower forest, I think I'm gonna build it like right here or wherever I can find a good variety of flowers that includes these blue flowers, because I'm a real big fan of not needing to cut up all my lapis for some cheap blue dyes. So you watch this. When you take this cornflower, that's what it's called, into the crafting area, what you get from it is blue dye. Also, there's poppies that you can get red dye from, and over here are stuff like oxide daisies, or however you pronounce them. They make gray dye. Or light gray dye, actually. Orange tulips give orange dye. Pink tulips give pink dye. And azure bluets also give light gray dye, so they're not really needful. There may be some that I forgot, but I think the last one is alliums. And they give magenta dye, which is also useful for certain stuff, I guess. Oh, how could I have forgotten? The dandelion gives yellow dye. So, with all the flowers we want in mind, let's build the flower farm. Oh, but I forgot. Unfortunately, the farm requires a lot more than just 41 iron ingots, because there are a lot of hoppers involved. So we need to do some more mining. Thankfully, the day that I came here originally, I made a bit of a mine. And here it is. So, with us all ready to mine, let's mine. And mining's done, and we've got a whole lot of ores, both the needful iron, but also some diamonds. Oh, along with a bunch of other stuff I just dumped in this shulker box. Pretty nice. So, let's melt up all this iron and break some of the fortunable ores. Smelter, smelter, smelter. Break some ores. Get a bunch of coal. Break some more ores. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right here. Look at all these valuables that we just got. Well, maybe minus some of the iron ingots, which were already in our inventory. But besides that, look at this. We got a nice amount of redstone, a whole ton of lapis, a lot of iron ingots, some gold, coal, and of course, some diamonds. Now that we got all the iron we need, we just need to get back to the base, get the rest of the resources we need for this farm, and build it. Yep. So now that we got all the pieces we need for building this farm, let's build it. Oh, but first, we need to find the right location for this farm, because in different places, different flowers grow, even if they're in the same biome. Aw, look at this. There's a cornflower right here. We'll just keep this right there, just like so. Okay, seems like a pretty good variety right here. So even though it's kind of far off from the flower forest area, it'll still be pretty good. Also, we don't really need red dyes because I forgot to say that if you bone meal one of these taller bushes, each time it'll drop whatever plant it is. It's kind of like duplicating items, but it does cost bone meal. See, if I do this to a lilac, it drops a lilac and keeps the original plant there. That's pretty nice if you're looking for red, pink, or magenta dye, but right now, we're not. So let's get back to the regular flower farm. Because this is a pretty small build, let me just snap my fingers. 3, 2, 1. So, I got this design partially from Logical Geek Boy. He explains this contraption very well. In fact, it'll be the first link in the description. But, let me still try to explain it. So, it starts with this redstone clock. There are 2 hoppers pointing into each other that have 1 block going between them when the farm is on. If the redstone lamp is on, that means the farm is off. And of course, this redstone lamp is powered by this lever. When it gets turned on, it turns off the redstone lamp, which in turn powers the hopper, which makes this item go from one hopper to the other, which is observed by this comparator, which in turn updates this observer, which powers these 2 observers to give a bit of a delay, which in turn power this second line of redstone to get to the other observer on the other side, which powers these pistons. Oh, and also, it's pretty much replicated on this side. Also, when this dirt is moved by these pistons, that is observed by a third observer, I believe it's third, which in turn is observed by another observer, which hard powers this block, which soft powers this dispenser. Oh, I've also stocked it all up with a bunch of bone meal to bone meal all this soil to get all those nice flowers. And also there's a nice supply of bone meal coming from this large chest. So now we can pick up all these flowers. Oh yeah, just look at that water, having all the flowers go right into it. So yeah, I think this is pretty nice design and fairly functional too. Oh, I forgot to say, yes, when the farm is turned off, the water streams are activated by these dispensers, which each have 1 water bucket in them to either dispense the water or pick it back up. It's a very good way to transport all these nice goods. So now, let's see the variety of flowers we got. Oh yeah, look at all that. Well, there's a lot of seeds, but they can be processed by this other storage system, which slowly turns them into bone meal by dumping them into a composter. It's a good way to get rid of all those pesky seeds. So yeah, that wraps up the tour of this nice little flower farm. Oh, I almost forgot. Unfortunately, in the process of building this farm, I ended up losing my super awesome bow because I accidentally combined it with another bow, and yeah, that's super sad. I'd love to make a replacement bow right now, but unfortunately, we've run out of time. Anyway, thanks for watching that episode of the Nad Smack, and don't forget, you can subscribe to this channel and get notified when I make a new upload. This was a really fun episode, especially the flower farm. Thanks for watching. See ya.